Good evening, parents, family, and friends of the graduating class of 2024. Please rise to recognize the faculty and graduates of the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering at the University of Washington.
Graduates and faculty, please be seated, and guests as well, of course. Welcome, everyone, to the 2024 Civil and Environmental Engineering Graduation Celebration. Welcome to all our graduates, our faculty, our staff, and our speakers, but an especially warm welcome to all the family and friends who have joined us to celebrate this major milestone in the personal and professional lives of our graduates. My name is Bart Nijssen, and I'm the chair of the Civil and Environmental Engineering Department, and in that capacity will lead today's proceedings. As has been customary in recent graduation ceremonies, we will begin with a land acknowledgement, followed by opening remarks from me, student reflections, student and alumni awards, a summary of the accomplishments of our student organizations, and our keynote speaker. We will then proceed with the individual recognition of all our graduates. The University of Washington acknowledges the Coast Salish peoples of this land, the land which touches the shared waters of all tribes and bands within the Suquamish, Tulalip, and Muckleshoot nations. Today's ceremony is the culmination of a major educational endeavor by all our graduates and a major milestone in their personal and professional lives. This academic year, we have nearly 260 graduates and are conferring 114 undergraduate degrees, 130 master's degrees, and 16 doctoral degrees. Congratulations to every single one of you. You should be very proud of your accomplishments. You have persevered in your education under often challenging circumstances, and I admire the resilience of our civil and environmental engineering community in pulling through. Later in these proceedings, we will hear directly from students about their experiences in our department and the impact of a CEE education on their lives. I will focus instead on some broader departmental initiatives and activities. This spring, the department went through a 10-year academic program review to assess the strength and quality of its programs. As part of this review, a committee of experts visited the department to meet with many members of the community. They found that CEE's programs were of high quality and also commented positively about the collegial and supportive departmental culture. They noted in their report that a CEE faculty member had commented that colleagues from other departments thought that CEE was weird because the CEE community got along so well, something that the review committee noted. Of course, that does not mean that we cannot do better. In a departmental survey conducted by our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee, it was clear that not everyone in CEE feels part of the community, something that we'll have to continue to work on. Student recruitment at all levels remains a focus for the department. The demand for our graduates is strong, as evidenced by the healthy job market and the large number of employers that participate in our career fair. This past fall, about 100 companies and employers participated in this event. However, as the leading civil and environmental engineering program in the Pacific Northwest, we currently do not graduate a sufficient number of students to meet job market demands. Concerted efforts to recruit more students offer hope for an increase in graduates in the year to come. Our own graduates can play an important role in spreading the word about civil and environmental engineering as an attractive career path. That means you. Civil and environmental engineers have an important goal: to solve the problems and critical challenges of the 21st century. From transportation to water quality to earthquake resilience, civil and environmental engineers play a crucial role in enabling livable, sustainable cities, healthy environments, and strong economies. Civil and environmental engineers design, build, operate, and maintain urban environments to improve people's lives. To put it succinctly, CEE engineers build and manage the world of tomorrow, and they do this in a wide variety of careers. You will all be part of this and are graduating in a very strong job market where companies are vying for your skills. Actually, I think most of you going out already have a job. As engineers, your task will be to step beyond the disciplinary boundaries of the field, such as hydrology, geotech, construction, transportation, structural, and environmental engineering, and instead use your skills to solve the grand challenges of our time. Designing for a changing climate, creating resilience to natural hazards, building sustainable infrastructure, and engineering for socioeconomic and environmental justice. As I'm coming to the end of my second year as department chair, I remain grateful for the opportunity to serve in this role. I did my PhD in this same department in the 90s and returned to the UW just over a decade ago after time at another academic institution and in private practice. During my various stints in our department, I've been able to sample many of its roles and job titles. I was a graduate student, a graduate research assistant, research staff, research faculty, and now the department chair. After all that time, and perhaps now more than ever, I can confidently say that we have an amazing community, including students, staff, faculty, alumni, and their family and friends. I am humbled and inspired by the creativity, energy, commitment, and resilience from everyone, and it gives me great hope for the future. I trust that many of the contacts that you have made during your time as students will endure in your professional lives. Congratulations to all of you on getting your degrees. Lastly, a heartfelt thanks to all of you who are here to celebrate our graduates. They would not have made it this far without your help and support. You should be proud of them and of your own roles in getting them here. Thank you. All right, so with that, we move on to the next step in our program, where we'll actually hear from some of our graduates. As our first student speaker, I would like to invite Maxwell Pearson to the podium. Max is graduating with a BSCE degree. Max's passion for the environment and sustainable infrastructure led him to pursue a degree in civil engineering at the UW, where he focused his coursework on hydrology and hydrodynamics. During his time as an undergraduate in the department, he made a lasting impact as a leader of the concrete canoe team, guiding the team to successful competitions and fostering a strong sense of community. After graduation, Max will be joining a private consulting firm and working on fish passage restoration projects using hydraulic modeling. I turned the page too quickly. With that, Max, please take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud friends and family, and of course, my fellow graduates. Today, we gather to celebrate not just the culmination of our individual journeys, but the collective strength and spirit of our community. I want to start this evening by posing a question. What does it mean to be a part of a community? Does it mean participating in class or extracurricular clubs? Perhaps it's staying late and helping each other on projects or assignments. Or, most importantly, is it sharing experiences with your classmates outside of the classroom? These are the very questions that I've been trying to answer during my time here in the Civil and Environmental Engineering Department. Today, I will be exploring the idea of community building and how it relates to my time at this very university. Many of my fellow graduates and I came into the university at a strange time. Our freshman and sophomore years were filled with a strange mix of Zoom lectures, canceled activities, and little to no interaction with peers. Obviously, I'd like to recognize the hard work of our professors to make the learning experience the best it could be. But at the end of the day, it was difficult to truly find a vibrant community. It was incredibly tough to engage and participate in class or extracurricular activities. Staying late and helping each other on assignments was nearly impossible. And, most importantly, we couldn't share out-of-the-classroom experiences for the safety of each other. We had all of the makings of a great community, but were ultimately held back. This brings me to junior year, where all civil and environmental engineers are assigned to be a part of a cohort. An older graduate of this department once told me to choose your cohort wisely, as you will spend every waking hour with these people. I just want to say that he could not have been more spot on with this statement. In the fall, we ran around surveying Rainier Vista in the pouring rain, together looking like a bunch of soggy ducks with clipboards. In the winter, we played with mud and literally baked dirt, together turning our lab space into something resembling that of a horrific pottery accident. And in the spring, we got hands-on by mixing concrete, together creating more of a mess than an actual masterpiece. At each step along the way, we were given the tough challenge of figuring out solutions to our problems together, even if that problem was just seeing the same exact people every single day. During this time, I also had the privilege to be involved with the concrete canoe team here in the department, where I worked with both civil and environmental engineers. I joined this team as a sophomore with the goal of finding a community of like-minded engineers. Reflecting on my time, I am most thankful for the mentorship and teaching moments provided by the older students, even if it meant spending literally all of my weekends just mixing concrete. As my role as a leader increased, I sought to provide these same mentorship opportunities that I cherished for the new, younger generation of students. This year, the freshmen have started referring to me as Grandpa, which is kind of unfortunate since I was aiming for more of a cool uncle vibe, but you know, I'm gonna roll with it. Seriously though, this team has been a huge part of my life for the past 3 years, and I'm truly thankful for the opportunity to work with each and every team member. Just like the boys in the boat, a team functions best when there's a strong community rallying in support. And this team is the epitome of unity and connection. Now, on to senior year, where I stand now, and boy, has the time really flown by. While I remain a civil engineer, I've become increasingly involved with the environmental side of our department. My capstone group consists entirely of environmental engineers, which is really fantastic, except for the fact that they affectionately know me as the concrete lover of the group. This year has been significant for me, as I've finally gotten to know my peers on a deeper personal level, been able to take my leadership skills to the next step. Being involved in both civil and environmental engineering has allowed me to receive feedback and advice from a broader range of perspectives and provide both civil-leaning and environmental-leaning solutions to problems. The important thing here is that we're developing a community that extends across the department, a community that extends beyond the classroom, and one that will grow well into the future. On the same note of looking ahead, I'm incredibly excited to see what my peers will accomplish in their careers and life after graduation. Our department is full of unique individuals. I've had the pleasure of working with structural, geotechnical, construction, transportation, hydraulic, and most importantly, environmental engineers. This diverse mix of perspectives and specialties fosters a community centered on teamwork. It's this unique aspect of our department that equips us to collaborate effectively, no matter where life takes us. Before I leave, I want to thank all of the graduates, staff, and faculty for making the Civil and Environmental Engineering Department the most welcoming community I've ever experienced. I hope everyone has a great rest of the evening and enjoys the following speakers. Thank you.
Thank you, Max. Our second student speaker is Trevor Zalut. Trevor, oh, that's good. Trevor, please join me here on the podium. Trevor is also graduating with a BSCE degree. During his junior year, Trevor began doing research under Professor Mike Motley, an experience that broadened his understanding of all the different possibilities within structural engineering. Since then, Trevor has immersed himself in research, culminating in a capstone project on 3D printed composites for Boeing. Trevor also got involved outside of CEE, co-founding a fashion club and hosting biannual flea markets that bring 27 local clothing and art vendors together, most of them students, to campus. He's excited to continue his academic career in CEE and will begin work on a PhD in structural engineering and mechanics this fall.
First off, I wanted to say thank you to Bart and thank you to Max for a wonderful opening speech. I would like to echo and extend a most heartfelt thank you to all the faculty, family, and friends here to support us on this monumental day. I sincerely congratulate every graduate seated before me for the years of hard work that you have put in. I am only an individual of this department, but I would like to share a bit of my own experience as well as our collective story. When I began brainstorming, I asked myself, how can I condense 1,341 days into about 5 minutes? Sorry, grad students, I'm aware that time might not necessarily be the same, but bear with me. I also promised myself I wouldn't get up here and give the old "we survived the pandemic" years speech, and I'll do my best to stick to that. As a freshman and sophomore, I entered this place wide-eyed, full of passion and ambition. From the beginning, I knew I wasn't artistic enough for architecture, so I decided that I should be the person to make the building stand. Thus, I found my start in civil engineering. I think it's safe to say that the past 2 years of classes have crushed that, between Professors Brett, Lowe's, Wiebe, Gomez, the list goes on. Entering the department, I wasn't quite sure that I would fit in. The environmental students could be cool, but I was going to be stuck in classes for 2 years with a bunch of concrete mixers, soil samplers, bus mechanics, and my favorite, sewer designers. After founding the largest fashion club at UW with some of my closest friends, hi Quan, I only hoped I could make my new cohort stray from the typical civil engineer attire: Carhartts, high-vis hoodies, and most important, steel-toed boots. I found success within the department, but unfortunately, not on the fashion front. I've been so lucky to find a group of people here to belong to. Never would I have thought that people in my cohort would be raving with me the day before graduation, like Elliot, support the fashion events I host, go as a group to Earl's on the Ave the minute that we finish finals, or spend 8 hours a day doing Laura's homework together, where Elena and I would sit and bicker incessantly like a married couple. To be fair, the studying bit was essential to our success, as I'm sure all of us did the same with our own groups. I'm still not sure if my group was there out of friendship or if they just really wanted to check the homework answers. During my junior year, I became a research assistant on a project with Nikki Lewis. Nikki, who is here graduating with a PhD. She has been nothing short of invaluable. Researching structural engineering for tsunamis and multi-hazard events, I will never forget the days that we spent in the hot hydraulics lab playing in a massive hydro flume and blasting old Europop and electronic music together. Research aside, Nikki has stood as a colleague, a mentor, and most importantly, a friend. Introducing me to the world of research, she, along with Professors Motley and Wiebe, changed my trajectory, convincing me to stay in the department for a PhD and opening my eyes to the non-traditional areas of structural engineering. I truly am sad to see her go, but I am proud beyond words. My current project, under Addie Letterman, if she's here, has been quite enjoyable, especially spending many of my summer days bending rebar by hand in the 105-degree structures lab, or shoveling hundreds and hundreds of pounds of gravel and sand for concrete mixes. I'm sure some of the faculty will hate to hear it, but this has more than deterred me from doing reinforced concrete research during grad school. Over the 3 quarters we spent together in our tracks, taking 9 classes with the same groups, we forged many connections that will remain with us after we leave this place. During our senior year, many will agree that we have formed satellite cohorts of sorts, depending on our focuses. Although we appear fragmented from the outside, each of these groups crucially depends on support and friendships between. Prior to this split, many of us entered the department under similar circumstances. We were still adjusting to in-person classes, and we were absolutely thrown to the wolves. Taking linear algebra, differential equations, the physics and chem series as our first real college classes was quite the shock. I'm sure many of us will agree. Together, many of us suffered through our first engineering class, statics, with Dr. Herlin. After surviving this, we moved on to CEE 220, mechanics of materials. We persevered through learning Moore's circle, or as we were encouraged to call it by Mo Malakutian, Mo's circle, learning in more ways than one to keep our stresses under control and not yield under the load school places on us. I think many of us will remember with fondness Mo's booming voice asking us at the start of class, "What does it mean to be happy? Why did you choose to become an engineer? Will engineering bring you happiness?" I would like to pose these same questions to our graduating classes. I firmly believe that each of us is here due to our passion for knowledge and desire to help our communities, local and global. We, as civil and environmental engineers, must design with resilience, thinking for future generations. It is our duty to have equity and sustainability in mind throughout our careers for humanity and for the earth itself. Through this department, I've been lucky to meet people from radically different backgrounds, bringing different perspectives and skill sets to each project, conversation, and connection. Each of these has been invaluable regardless of our end goal. For the undergrads continuing to graduate school or grad students choosing to stay in academia, I applaud you, and I'm in it for the long run as well. To those going in industry, I hope that you perpetuate change, uphold the ethical standards our department has instilled in you, and lead successful lives as role models in your communities, as you have in this one. Evidently, my time in the department hasn't been too rough so far since I'm lingering around here another 5 or so years for a PhD. To those moving on to real life, I'm sure you're sad to leave this place, but trust me, that feeling will not last too long. Get your diploma and run. Finally, I would like to give my deepest gratitude to my entire family, especially my parents, Bob and Mona. Without your unwavering love and support, I would not be the man that I am today. I would not be standing before you all giving this speech. I will love you all forever and hope that I can repay all of your blood, sweat, tears, and sacrifices that have brought me here. On behalf of all graduates, I extend this immense gratitude to all family and loved ones. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Trevor. After 2 undergraduate degrees, the third student speaker is a graduate student. Our third student speaker is Karima Zulfa. Karima, please join me here on the podium. Karima is graduating with an MSCE degree. Karima Zulfa was born and raised in Sudan, where she received her undergraduate degree in civil engineering in 2005. During her time at UW, she focused on research in air quality modeling, data analysis, and environmental justice. After graduation, Karima will be working at the US EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, where she's eager to create positive change for vulnerable communities and make a meaningful impact in the environmental field in her region. Karima?
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Trevor and Max, for the wonderful speeches. I'm so sorry for my voice. Unfortunately, the flu decided to invite itself to my graduation. I didn't invite it. Anyway, thank you, families, friends, faculty members, and fellow graduates for being here today. It is an honor to celebrate this milestone with you all. I'm so grateful to the CEE department for the privilege of being your graduate student speaker. Seeing how far we have come reminds me of how it all began. I was a young girl fueled by a passion for engineering. From an early age, I loved playing the role of engineer using my dad's T-square ruler, which for me at that age was a symbol of being an engineer. Years later, I used the same T-square ruler to learn the fundamentals of engineering drawing when I was studying civil engineering at University of Khartoum in Sudan. After I graduated, life took an unexpected turn when I chose to prioritize another dream: to become a devoted mother for my 4 beloved children while supporting my husband in his career in civil engineering. Yet, after 15 years, the call of my first dream of engineering never truly faded. In 2021, I started the journey to get my master's degree in environmental engineering at University of Washington. But unfortunately, my specialty square ruler is gone and is not usable anymore. It was replaced by many computer softwares like AutoCAD and GIS. So, returning to school after a 15-year gap was not without its challenge. I found that software, programs, and coding languages have become the most used tools in engineering and science. Therefore, it took me a while to adjust and learn to use the new tools in assignments, projects, along with the challenge of adapting to a foreign language in a different education system. In addition of that, I had to work in a part-time job to support my education and later to work in an internship program with the US Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. On top of all that, balancing my responsibility as a mom of 4 kids. It wasn't easy at all, but I enjoyed every moment, every class, and every project, but not exams and quizzes. I'm not too fond of them. Throughout our journey, there were many wonderful people who supported us with love and kindness. I'm incredibly grateful for the support I received from the CEE staff, especially our graduate advisor, Brian Crockett, who is always ready to answer my questions. And by the way, I have yet to find a question he can't answer. My professors, especially my faculty advisor, Professor Julian Marshall, who offered me immense motivation and encouragement. I couldn't be here without his support. Thank you, Professor. My master buddy, Rajni, who was a constant companion. Hi, Rajni. She's sitting over there. My extended family, including my sisters, brothers, supported me from afar with unwavering love, even though they are suffering from the ongoing war in Sudan. And lastly, my husband, my lovely husband, my 4 beautiful kids. You are my stars, support, and greatest motivation. I love you guys. And of course, I can't forget my lovely parents. They never stopped believing in me, and I knew that I would one day resume my engineering career. I deeply miss them as I'm celebrating this momentous day. They left their house in Sudan because of the war, and I'm waiting to reunite with them soon. But I'm glad they are watching me through the live stream now. Salam, Mama and Baba. I miss you. Both my parents have profoundly influenced my character and life journey. My dad, who is an electrical engineer, dedicated his life to public service. My mom, an incredible woman, raised 6 children while building her own path as a professor in education. I learned from both of them that education is more than just a means to secure a job. It has a multifaceted role in shaping individuals and benefiting society. Or, in the words of Martin Luther King Jr., the function of education is to teach one to think intensively and think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of a true education. As we are all celebrating this milestone, closing a chapter and beginning another chapter, let us reflect on that. It is so important that you overcome whatever challenge you might face, whether as a result of language or culture, and not let them become barriers to persisting and achieving your goals. Everyone is different on their own path, and whatever that might be, there is a place for everyone to grow and succeed. So, whatever situation you find yourself in that make you hesitate to pursue your goal, try anyways, again and again. Don't get discouraged and follow your dreams, because it is never too late to achieve them. Yeah, it's not too late to achieve. You might find yourself exceeding any expectation you had in mind. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you, Karima, and thank you to all 3 student speakers for sharing their individual stories. CEE students are extremely gifted and talented in many different ways. In the next few minutes, I would like to recognize some of the students, both current and former, who have been given special honors. In doing so, I will go from university-wide awards to college awards and departmental awards. Please hold your applause for now. Actually, why? Just applaud whenever you want to. I don't know why I wrote that. I guess I wanted to speed it along, but anyway. After I go through the awards, I will ask all awardees to stand up so we can celebrate them. Okay, the Husky 100. Each year, the UW selects 100 undergraduate, graduate, and professional students from the UW Bothell, Seattle, and Tacoma campuses in all areas of study who are making the most of their time at the University of Washington. This 100-student cohort is named the Husky 100. The Husky 100 actively connect what happens inside and outside of the classroom and apply what they learn to make a difference on campus, in their communities, and for the future. Through their passion, leadership, and commitment, these students inspire all of us to shape our own Husky experience. This year, 3 CEE graduates were selected as part of the Husky 100. Peter Yu, Natalie Telemack, and Fanny Okaika-Woody. Yeah, exactly. Peter, yes, just. Yes, this is much better than what I had. All right, the Graduate School Medal. The UW Graduate School awards the Graduate School Medal to a PhD student who displays an exemplary commitment to both the university and its larger community. There's only one of these. The Graduate School Medal recognizes the scholar citizens whose academic expertise and social awareness are integrated in a way that demonstrates active engagement and a capacity to promote political, cultural, and social change. This year, Natalie Telemack, a CEE PhD student, was awarded this prestigious award for her dissertation entitled Community in Crisis, a multi-scale analysis of drinking water infrastructure resilience in the face of slow onset disasters. All right, next one. Now we go to the college level. Dean's Medal. In the College of Engineering, our dean, Nancy Alberton, recognizes 2 students from the entire graduating engineering cohort with the Dean's Medal for Academic Excellence. The entire cohort consists of about 1,000 graduates. Selection criteria include grades, rigor, and distribution of courses, research experience, extracurricular activities, and leadership. One of the 2 Dean's Medal awardees is Matthew Bonner, who received his BSMV degree in our department this winter. Matthew. All right, now departmental awards. Which brings me to awards given out by the department. Earlier this week, CEE staff, faculty, and student awards were announced at our departmental spring mixer. Students awards went to Addie Lederman for Best TA and to Mary Binjelkar for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. I think Mary is here. Yes. Okay, the final departmental award for graduating students is the Hawkins Prize. Established in 1993 by Neil and Ann Hawkins, the Hawkins Prize recognizes outstanding graduating seniors who are selected on the basis of scholarship, leadership, and communication abilities. Students are nominated and voted on by CE faculty. The Hawkins Prize comes with a certificate and a cash award. The runner-up for this year's Hawkins Prize is Trevor Zalut, from whom we heard earlier. In their nomination, faculty noted that Trevor is an outstanding student. He will be joining our PhD program with a COE fellowship. He has worked tirelessly in the Structures Lab to support research project. He's bright, interested, engaged, and will be an excellent researcher. Congrats, Trevor. Let's see. The winner of this year's Hawkins Award is Matthew Bonner, who also received the Dean's Medal. Matthew will start as a stormwater engineer for Osborne Consulting in Bellevue, where he will focus on green stormwater infrastructure projects. In their nomination, CE Professor Jessica Lundquist noted that I've been amazed by his intelligence, independence, ingenuity, and integrity. I've yet to encounter a problem that Matthew cannot solve, and I'm regularly impressed by his communication skills and genuine care for his colleagues and his community. He's among the very top 1% of all undergraduates I've known in my over 17 years as a UW professor. Congrats, Matthew. All right, in my notes I had at this point everybody, all the awardees stand up, so let's do it. All the awardees that I mentioned, please stand up so we can celebrate them one more time. All right. In recent years, CEE has recognized a former graduate with the CEE Distinguished Alumnus or Alumna Award. It is my great pleasure to introduce this year's recipient, Victor Yamada. Victor, please step forward. Victor was born and raised in a small farming community in Eastern Oregon. He earned his bachelor's in civil and environmental engineering in 1967 and his master's from our department in the following year. His career is distinguished by his early work with the U.S. Public Health Service and as one of the first staff members of the then newly founded U.S. EPA. He later advanced environmental management practices in Los Angeles and taught extension courses at UCLA. In retirement, Victor has dedicated himself to preserving the history of Japanese Americans. Please join me in congratulating Victor.
Yes, good evening. I'm really very honored to receive this distinguished alumnus award, and I'm so grateful to the University of Washington and the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering for providing a solid foundation that has influenced my career and my life. A bit on my family background. My maternal grandparents and parents moved from Hiroshima, Japan, ending in 1919. My maternal grandparents were involved and operated some of the hotels in the International District before the war. Before the war, also, my parents operated a grocery store in Kent and also a produce dock, which helped collect produce from the local Japanese American farmers. And that produce was eventually sold at Pike Place Market. During the war, World War II, my grandmother and her two sons were sent to the Minidoka internment camp in Idaho as part of the national incarceration of Japanese American families. My parents and four siblings relocated to Eastern Oregon as part of the government's, quote, voluntary evacuation program in early 1942. My parents built our family during this challenging time, but they always emphasized the importance of education. A brief couple comments on my education and my professional journey. Because of my parents, I was encouraged to attend the University of Washington, where I remember being one of the first students in the environmental department, focusing on air quality. I became one of the first employees of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency when I first took the job with the U.S. Public Health Service. I was involved at that time with helping develop some of the first air quality statewide plans in the Midwest, excuse me, in the Midwest region. After working at the EPA, I continued excuse me, I continued my career in the private sector, where I supported the implementation of national air quality standards and shaped the emerging climate change regulations, especially in California. A bit on my volunteer work. Since retiring to New Mexico, I became actively involved in my local Japanese American Citizens League and their Confinement in the Land of Enchantment program, which sheds light on the unique part of that World War II internment story that happened in that state. Beyond families like mine, Japanese American men from across the West were picked up by the FBI agents and imprisoned as, quote, enemy aliens at confinement sites, including in New Mexico. It's been rewarding and eye-opening for me to reconnect with my heritage and to help share this important piece of our country's history, good or bad. Closing, finally, I want to thank my wife, Millie, for being a soulmate and providing full support throughout. In recent years, Millie and I have established the Yamada Endowment Support Fund, which provides scholarships to students in this department. Thank you again. Thank you again, and congratulations to the new graduates. My hope is that you go out and become good engineers and good members of our society. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor. Before we hear from the graduation speaker, I would like to invite two more students to join me here on the podium. Jenna Escaton and Nancy Lay, please stand up and come forward. Jenna and Nancy will tell us about student activities and club achievements in the past year. Jenna is a passionate advocate for reliable infrastructure and civil engineering, inspired by her roots in the Philippines. She has been a part of the Steel Bridge team since her sophomore year and now serves as the club president. Additionally, she has supported our department as a lab and teaching assistant for 2 core junior classes, geosurveying and construction materials. She was also responsible for co-hosting the first departmental formal through the help of ASCE. Beyond her academic and engineering commitments, she's an active member of Sayaw, a Filipino folk dance group, I probably butchered that, and will be performing throughout the summer. After graduation, she will continue to work in the Seattle area as a project engineer for a general contractor. I'll also introduce Nancy at the same time. Nancy has been an active and accomplished student at the University of Washington. During her time here, she engaged in various CE-related activities, including serving as a peer educator for freshman engineering students for 2 years, founding and co-hosting CEE Spring Formal, and studying abroad with the department. Nancy also pursued diverse interests beyond engineering. She completed a minor in entrepreneurship, developing a soap bar product now sold in the UW bookstore. Additionally, she co-founded a web development club that has taught students design and coding, creating free websites for over 16 local businesses and organizations in Seattle over the past 3 years. Nancy will begin her role as a project engineer for a general contractor in early September. Please welcome Jenna and Nancy.
Hello. Thank you, faculty, staff, students, and friends for being here today to celebrate our graduates. You know what? Let's give them all a round of applause. Yeah! There'll be a lot of that tonight. But before I highlight our department's extracurricular achievements, I would like to thank my dear friends, and especially my family, for being here on time and for your constant support. I do it all for you, and mahal na mahal ko kayong lahat. Now, are you all ready to hear about these awesome and truly amazing and impactful registered student associations? Now, the Civil and Environmental Engineering Department provides the opportunity to be involved in a handful of organizations, ranging from societies to competition-centered clubs. This includes, but is certainly not limited to, ASCE, or the American Society of Civil Engineers, AWRA, the American Water Resources Association, ITE, the Institute of Transportation Engineers, EWB, Engineering Without Borders, As you can tell, the CEE department loves its acronyms. Additionally, it also hosts the Geo Institute Graduate Student Society, the Concrete Canoe team, and of course, the Steel Bridge team. Now, this year, ASCE hosted companies with a total of 400 student attendees for our Lunch and Learns. And for the first time since 2019, the College of Engineering hosted Engineering Discovery Days. This year, 7,296 students from elementary and middle schools registered to attend the event on May 2nd through 3rd. Most of the clubs I mentioned here today had the opportunity to participate and show these kids just how awesome engineering can be. This year, Concrete Canoe and the Steel Bridge team competed at the annual ASCE Student Symposium held at the University of British Columbia. For a second year in a row, the canoe team absolutely cleared, taking first place overall. Yeah, let's go canoe! Later this month, they will travel to nationals to compete among the top canoes of each region. Now, the Steel Bridge team also brought our A game with a bridge that was lighter, stiffer, and more cost-effective than our structure from the year prior. We aim to maximize performance while minimizing costs, and although we didn't receive an invite to nationals this year, we achieved this goal, and I could not be more proud of my team. Yeah, let's give them a hand too. My dear friend and former club president introduced me to a phrase that has stuck with me in all my time with Steel Bridge. The strength of a bridge is in its members. Yeah, it's a pretty good play on words. But not only is this applicable to the Steel Bridge team, but with a few tweaks, it can be applicable to this very department. So allow me to rephrase. The solidarity of this department is within its community. These student organizations help provide a space for true passion to shine through. I acknowledge it takes a lot to sit through countless lectures and quiz sections just to follow it up with club obligations. But it was my team and what we do that reignited my passion for civil engineering, especially in moments of burnout. Through my involvement in the CEE department, I've had the opportunity to network with many industry professionals, many of whom consider their time in student clubs to be the most memorable times in their professional careers. It is clear that the impact of these organizations will last through years of engineering experience. They teach incredibly valuable skills and lessons that you just can't get from a lecture. Sorry, professors. They create friendships and networks that will last a lifetime, and I hope you all can truly see how important it is to have these connections and build this community. So to talk more about how amazing this department is and this said community, we have Miss Nancy Lee.
Thank you, Jana, for the introduction. So before our junior year in the CE department, while students were already engaged in various activities like classes, research, clubs, and more, civil engineering lacked a unique event that other engineering departments had, a department formal. Recounting my own journey before entering my junior year in the CE department, I had the opportunity of meeting a fire CE faculty member, Steve Mensch, my freshman year. Although I met Steve as a freshman, as the years unfolded, Steve was a professor, but he also became like a mentor to me. He provided invaluable advice, championed my internship experiences through video showcases, facilitated scholarship opportunities, and encouraged me to pursue a once-in-a-lifetime study abroad opportunity, something I never imagined possible. These interactions with Steve not only made me feel welcome, but also ignited within me a profound sense of belonging and investment in the CE community before I began my junior year. So shout out to Steve. With this initial foundation and commitment to civil, as I began my classes my junior year, I also discovered a wonderful cohort of wonderful peers, some of whom have become my closest friends to this day. United by our individual journeys and mutual care for our department, Jan and I wanted to bring to CE an event that brought together a group of nicely dressed engineers from various activities, involvements, from undergrads to grads, and backgrounds to celebrate the vibrant sense of community that defines our department. And hopefully to see some faculty break it down on the dance floor. The department's first ever civil formal was held last year. We were able to host the event again for the second time this year, and hope it is a tradition that lives beyond our graduation to continue connecting our wonderful community. On another note, I would like to acknowledge the diverse challenges that students may face throughout their time here, including working during classes, long commutes, family obligations, or difficulty in connecting that may hinder you from participating or being involved in the activities that we mentioned here today. Your presence and resilience in overcoming these obstacles are equally valued and celebrated. I'm glad to have you here. In closing, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to this awesome class, my friends and family for their unwavering love and support all these years, and my parents are here. They don't speak English, so this next part will be in Vietnamese. Con cảm ơn ba mẹ đã bên con và ủng hộ con trên đường này. Con thương ba mẹ Toka, Ellie, Otis, Kyle, và gia đình rất nhiều. This graduation is an incredible milestone for myself and everyone here to accomplish. Thank you all for listening. I'm pumped to be walking with you all soon. Thank you, class of 2024.
Thank you, Nancy and Jenna. CE students are entrepreneurial and accomplished, and while we only have time to hear directly from a few of them, they all have their own stories to tell. We now move on to the final element of the program before the recognition of our graduates, which means when they walk across the stage. Our keynote speaker. It is my great pleasure to introduce our very own Steve Kramer. Steve is Professor Emeritus of Civil and Environmental Engineering in our department. Professor Kramer is a world-renowned expert in geotechnical engineering who joined our department in 1984 and retired in 2020. His primary research interests include soil liquefaction, site response analysis, seismic slope stability, and hazard analysis. And he continues to consult and conduct research in the area of geotechnical engineering. He's the author of the textbook, Geotechnical Earthquake Engineering, as well as numerous technical papers and reports that have influenced the field. As an aside, then of course I wanted to check the reviews on Amazon for the books, which were excellent, and one of them mentioned that it was a very heavy book, which I thought was an interesting qualifying characteristic. Professor Kramer's contributions to civil engineering have been recognized through many awards over the course of his career. In 2020, the year that he retired, he was named a distinguished member of the American Society of Civil Engineering and was elected to the National Academy of Engineering. Most recently, he was named an honorary member of the International Association of Earthquake Engineering. I asked Professor Kramer to be our graduation speaker because he's not only a renowned researcher in his field of geotechnical engineering, but he's always retained a strong connection to the practice of engineering. With that, please join me in welcoming Professor Steve Kramer as our graduation speaker.
Good enough. Class of 2024, congratulations to you, your parents, and all of the family and friends that have helped you reach this academic and personal milestone. It represents years of hard work, determination, self-discipline, a lot of learning, and fun. I never expected to be asked to give a commencement speech. I don't really know how to do this. They're usually given by politicians, actors, rich businessmen, which means potential donors, prominent alumni, which are more potential donors. And I'm not any of those things, but I am a civil engineer, and I'm a Husky. 51 years ago, I graduated from the Washington High School in Fremont, California. I'm glad to hear there's some other grads there. And we were the Huskies there as well. But even though I never graduated from the UW, I estimate I spent about 94,000 hours listening to the clanking radiators and walking the beautiful and inspiring hallways of Moore Hall over these years. I think that amount of suffering should make me at least an honorary UW Husky. Both my daughters graduated from the UW. One was born at UW Hospital. I have a parent's perspective on this great moment too. So most commencement speakers seem to talk about their lives, then give some generic platitudes about dreaming big, following your passions, changing the world, before wrapping up with some generic advice about life. I'm going to be a little more practical and specific, since we're all civil or environmental engineers here, and I'll try not to talk too much about myself. Now, comments are going to be mostly directed at the bachelor's graduates. There are a lot of them, and the master's and PhD students have heard these things before, and they're going to be on their phones anyway. So who are these bachelor's graduates? I retired 4 years ago, so I feel like I'm a little bit out of touch. So I did some research on students graduating in 2024. It turns out that you're part of something called Generation Z. I'm a baby boomer. Behind me are some more boomers, some millennials, maybe even a couple of Gen Z members of our faculty. But since there's 2 generations between me and you, I wanted to try to figure out how much different you are from me. So I did a little more research. It uncovered some interesting facts about Gen Zers. Turns out you all have short attention spans. But so do I, and it's getting shorter year by year. Turns out Gen Zers are addicted to technology. Well, I'm a technology guy too. I've got 4 remotes to control 1 TV. Gen Zers are shrewd consumers, so am I. I don't buy anything. My cars are old and all my clothes come from Costco. Sorry, Trevor. Gen Zers are multitaskers, and so am I. I had to be when I was on the faculty here. The faculty do a lot of different things, and I did that as well. And now in my so-called retirement, I'm still multitasking. I'm working now on a bridge and 7 dams as a consultant. Gen Zers finally want to be rewarded quickly, but who doesn't? So I feel like I'm kind of a Gen Zer myself. But there are some differences. About our college experiences. I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area and went to UC Berkeley. It was the best school I could afford to go to. In my freshman year, I moved right into a dorm, met a lot of people, played a lot of basketball, got a whiff or 2 of tear gas, and I made a lot of friends, many of whom I still stay in touch with, and some of whom I'm still quite close to. You, on the other hand, finished high school and started college in the greatest health crisis and period of social unrest in many decades. Most of you were probably living at home and taking classes online. You didn't meet your professors. You didn't make friends with other people in a way that most entering classes of university students are able to do, and that I did. You didn't go to any Husky football games, didn't eat lunch at the Hub, didn't slip on the wet bricks of Red Square. You were dealt a tough hand, but here you are. Things were probably better in the last 2 years, but you had some catching up to do. However, you did have the opportunity to meet people and make friends within and outside the civil engineering department, civil environmental engineering department, and I expect that you did. Concrete Canoe, Steel Bridge, ASE chapters, and all the other organizations that we just heard about are great ways of getting involved with your classmates. I'm guessing that a lot of you also had the burden of working part-time jobs when you were in school. Your tuition this year was $4,200 a quarter. Mine was $212 a quarter. Your total expenses were about $32,000 a year. Mine were $2,400, and I could cover most of my college expenses working summer jobs, minimum wage summer jobs. You couldn't do that, so it's no wonder you had to work, even if your parents were in a position to help you with your expenses. So you were dealt another tough hand, but here you are. I mentioned interactions with classmates, and I want to get back to that. It's an important and often under-recognized or underappreciated aspect of a college education. Over the years, I've come to realize you can get a good undergraduate education almost anywhere if you work hard enough, even in Pullman. But you graduated from an outstanding selective university. And one of the reasons it is outstanding is because it is selective. Your classmates are hardworking, bright, talented people. And now, and I've lost my place. And they have pushed and pulled you to learn, compete, and achieve. Even in part of your success, then, you'll come to realize more and more is due to them. That's certainly what I've observed with my old classmates. They've gone off and done great things in their careers, and you and your classmates will too. And you should appreciate each other. Your classmates may very well continue to influence your career and even influence your life. Look to your right. That person may help you get a job or a big project someday. Look at the person ahead of you. That person may introduce you to your future spouse. Look at the person to the left of you. She may be your next boss. And look at the person behind you. He may become a drunk. Or become depressed, or get sick. Maybe somebody that you can help. And while you're looking at them, remember that the person in front of you is turned around looking at you that way. And you may need their help if you become that person. So keep in touch with each other, cultivate and maintain these relationships, both personal and professional. You've been through a lot together, shared experiences and pain that can produce a lasting bond. Celebrate each other's triumphs and support those who are between triumphs. You'll find that as long as your individual work days can appear to be, the years will become very short when you get back together with these types of friends. So a commencement speaker is also obligated to talk about your futures. And I'm going to apologize in advance because I have no idea what your futures hold. But neither do you. It's a crazy world out there. So I'm going to take a few minutes to look back and describe how my future evolved. When I was a high school senior, I spent a lot of my time out shooting baskets in my parents' driveway and wondering what my future would hold. The world was pretty small to me back then. What I knew came from a newspaper, a black and white TV that got 4 channels, and the library. Obviously, there was no internet. I'd always heard that you had to have a plan, though, so I made a plan. My plan was to go to college, major in chemical engineering, graduate, and get a job doing whatever chemical engineers did. That plan lasted about 1 quarter when I realized I liked my high school chemistry teacher more than I liked chemistry. So I had to change my plan. So I looked around at a bunch of different majors, and my next plan was to become a structural engineer, graduate, get a job, and do whatever structural engineers did. That plan lasted about 2 years until I took steel design and reinforced concrete design in the same quarter and spent all my time looking things up in code books. And that didn't seem appealing to me, so I had to change my plan. So I then decided to raise my aspirations to a higher calling. So my next plan was to become a geotechnical engineer. Get a job and do what geotechnical engineers did. I'd have the college degree I wanted, and my parents never had the opportunity to pursue. But I came to realize you really needed a master's degree to practice as a geotechnical engineer, so I adjusted my plan to include grad school. And I finally had a plan that worked. I got my master's, got a job with a geotechnical consulting firm, and settled in to live the rest of my life according to my plan, which had expanded to include hopes of marriage and raising a family. And after about 3 years in practice, I got a little bored and then thought it would be fun and interesting to go back and do a PhD. I had no one depending on me. I didn't mind being poor, and I was going to do it just for the challenge of doing it, and then go back to consulting. So I quit my job and made another plan. That plan was to get my PhD and start a geotechnical consulting firm with my old boss. I had no thoughts whatsoever of an academic career, farthest thing from my mind. So I went back to Berkeley and started working on my PhD, and as I got closer to the end, my advisor came by and told me there was a faculty position opening up at the University of Washington in Seattle. I'd come up to Seattle as a kid to visit my grandfather, who lived just a little north of the airport, and I'd come up the year before on a perfect Memorial Day weekend, 80 degrees, 80 degrees, 80 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, and visited one of my old Cal teammates who was in UW Law School at the time. Also, Seattle was a cheap place to live back then. They were just giving houses away, at least compared to the San Francisco Bay Area where my wife and I had been living and had grown up. So I liked Seattle. I decided to apply for the position. Since I wasn't really interested in academia, it was the only academic position I applied for, but I thought, what the hell? You teach a few classes, the students worship you, you can laugh. You go to the window where they hand out the research funding, you can laugh. Do the research, I mean, really, how hard could it be? So I applied, somehow got the job, and my plan changed again. This plan actually stuck. I was on the faculty here for 36 years and had an enjoyable, satisfying, and reasonably successful career in academia. I did find out how hard it could be, though, hard enough that I averaged about 70 hours a week for those 36 years. I ended up working primarily on geotechnical earthquake engineering problems, figuring out how the local geologic conditions influence the way the ground shakes in an earthquake, and predicting things like soil liquefaction and earthquake-triggered landslides. It was a relatively new field, so I made another plan and decided to write the first textbook on that subject. It was a gamble, since I was a 36-year-old unknown when I started it and a 40-year-old unknown when it was published. But it was a gamble that paid off. The book filled a need, went through 24 printings. I didn't think it was that heavy. The second edition is coming out in a few months, and it's going to be a lot heavier. But it's been credited for improving practice in my field around the world. And it's given me opportunities I never could have imagined. I've been able to travel around the world speaking at conferences and universities. I've been on the ground investigating earthquake damage immediately after large earthquakes in a number of different countries. I've investigated dam failures in Brazil, landslides in Norway, demonstrated, along with Mark Eberhardt, the seismic vulnerability of the Alaska Way Viaduct and the seawall almost 30 years ago. I got to make decisions on how over $500 million in damages were assigned when the Millennium Tower settled and tilted in San Francisco. I got to sit in a room with about 200 lawyers and their clients and say, you pay $100 million and you pay $100 million. I felt like Oprah. Last summer, I spent a week climbing around on a dam in the Congo to judge its seismic stability. My first time to Africa, first time being guarded by guys with machine guns. And I keep asking myself, how do these cool things happen to me? Looking back, I had a lot of plans that changed as I learned more and as my horizons and views of what was possible expanded. I've been able to do things that would have amazed that 17-year-old shooting baskets in the driveway, and it would have amazed the 21-year-old sitting where you're sitting now. It still amazes me as I think back on it. I've been very fortunate. So how did they happen? I think it was because I paid attention, looked ahead, made plans, changed those plans, took some strategic chances, had some good luck and support, and I worked really hard. So here we are at your commencement. Like me, when I was sitting at mine, you don't really know what you're going to end up doing career-wise, even though they inevitably change. I think it's good to have a plan. It forces you to look ahead and think ahead. My plans changed quite a few times, but overall we're pretty linear. I bet a lot of the faculty sitting behind me have much more interesting stories than mine, with bigger zigs and zags and more difficult obstacles to overcome. I recommend, though, that you ask yourself where you want to be in 5 years, and do it regularly. It's an interesting experience. You should, however, recognize the words of the great philosopher Mike Tyson, you know, the guy in The Hangover, used to be a boxer. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. So be willing and prepared to adjust your plan as life punches you in the mouth. And there's a corollary. Everyone has a plan until they get kissed on the lips. I met my future wife 2 weeks after I had quit my job to go back for a PhD. If I'd met her 2 weeks before I quit, I might not have quit. And my life would have turned out to be very different. Still great, I think, but different. So life is going to come at you fast and from many different directions. And life is obviously a lot more important than the job and career stuff I've been rattling on about. Be ready to recognize when your 5-year career plan isn't the right life plan, and keep your priorities straight. Career-wise, some of you will go right into the workplace, some will go to grad school, some of you may leave civil engineering or engineering altogether. Others will be lifers. Most of you will do multiple things, technical, management, marketing, over the course of your career, and hopefully find one that you enjoy and are good at. Many of you will have jobs lined up already, and some may be looking for your first job. If you are, my advice is to go where you'll learn the most and get the most exposure at an early stage in your career. The money will come later, and it'll arrive sooner if you have good and broad experience. You've learned a lot over the last 4 years. You've learned how to think logically, how to separate what's important from what isn't, how to solve problems. There is, however, a lot more for you to learn, and you have to keep learning. You have no choice, really. It will add to your value. Pay attention to what's going on around you, both technically and business-wise. You can learn a lot about how to behave as a professional person by watching others, and you can learn a lot about how not to behave. Both are valuable lessons if you pay attention and recognize them. The problems you're going to be facing are not going to be like the well-defined homework and exam problems that you've been working on for the past 4 years. The inputs will be uncertain if you even know them. There won't be a magic equation that will give you the right answer when you plug all the numbers in correctly. There may be more than one equation that gives you different answers, and there may be no equations at all. However, you still have to make decisions, even with incomplete and potentially inaccurate information. Those decisions aren't going to be easy, but making them is part of being a professional. The decisions may be consequential. As civil engineers, public health and safety may be at stake. Large sums of money may also be at stake. So to deal with these situations, you need to work to develop good professional judgment. It'll increase your confidence in the difficult decisions you have to make. It will distinguish you from ChatGPT 3, 4, 5, or whatever is coming down the line. And it'll increase your value to your employer and also to society at large. Where does good judgment come from? It comes from carefully examined experience. And where does experience come from? It comes from bad judgment. So pay attention, keep your eyes open, learn from the bad judgment of others. It's much better and less expensive than learning from your own. Read the technical literature and the business literature. They're full of examples of failures and successes that you can learn from throughout your career. Finally, change is coming, as it always has. Climate change, infrastructure decay, extreme weather, fire, greenhouse gases, politics. I'll stop there. This is supposed to be a happy occasion. These are challenges, though, that society will have to face, and civil and environmental engineers will be right in the middle of developing and implementing solutions. On the positive side, new technologies are being developed at an astonishing pace. AI, machine learning, remote sensing, LiDAR, UAVs, the list goes on and on. Part of me wishes I was your age again, so I could be part of applying them to the problems we face. There are so many exciting things that can be done with these technologies. Another part of me, however, says, relax, you're old, you're tired, and you've done enough. Maybe that's right, or will be right in another 10 years, but you all aren't tired. You're young, energetic, and in an ideal place to take advantage of what's on the horizon. So think about the future. These new technologies are going to bring new opportunities, maybe some new threats as well. Pay attention, get out in front of them. So in closing, I congratulate you again and wish you all the best in your near and distant futures. You've reached an important milestone in your lives, and you had a lot of obstacles to overcome. But again, here you are, 2024 graduates of the University of Washington. The future is wide open in front of you. Don't put any limits on yourself. Take your short attention spans, technology addictions, multitasking capabilities, and go kick some ass.
Thank you, Steve. All right, now we move forward with the presentation of graduates. As we invite our graduates to walk across the podium, feel free to make some noise and give voice to your support for them. I'm going to call you up in cohorts, and I think Brian and so on will kind of guide you to where you need to be. First of all, I'm proud to present the Civil and Environmental Engineering class of 2024 with the Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering degree candidates. Please stand up. All right. You will be dismissed one row at a time to come to the stage, single file. Please join me in congratulating them. And I need readers.
Leo Nguyen.
Samuel Rodrigo Lopez Mendiicta.
John Michael Lacerda.
William Tu.
Byron Long.
Matthew Hernandez.
Peter Yu.
Adam Scott.
Jason Shin.
Jake Paulseen.
Catherine Peacock.
Holly Lewis.
Christian Gaines.
Jackson Gaines.
Ewan Steers.
Annie Kong.
Megan Tan.
Masha Ratsko.
Emily Worthy.
Megan Salaya.
Lilia Gonzalez.
Arete Renjit.
Koa Nguyen.
Tien Pham.
Caleb Sai.
Elijah Swain.
Dylan Cook.
Ben Huynh.
Kenneth Manasseh.
Trevor Zalad.
Alex Lopatnikov.
Elliot Mofidi.
Aliona Mihailovna Roskach.
Rachel Emma Bottles.
Jake Echo.
McKinley Gian Natividad Jagilon.
Catherine Grace Xiaobo Young.
Jana Escaton.
Nancy Lee.
Ainsley Hickenbottom.
Stephanie Solis.
Maxwell Blake Pearson.
Monsi Tacker.
Leong Meng.
Joseph Yi.
Kyung Rae Kim.
Maximilian Brown.
Spiro Alavizatos.
Shariar Talohi.
Tanae Doctor.
Mustafa Albadari.
Jonathan Stevens.
Quinn Kerwin.
Elena Johnson.
Fiona Drum.
Olivia Smith.
Tomas Pentimonti.
Jacob Reese.
Jay Meeker.
Alex Brzezinski.
Aiden Phelan.
Ryan Leung.
Diego Mesquita.
Maxwell Lafayette.
Pirapas Apichat Pichin.
Christopher Castillo.
Li Shen Ku.
Justin James.
Christian Serrano.
Akash Bardwaj.
Colin Alexander Kwok.
Kenan Joseph Jajadi.
Igor Arsamasov.
Gregory Robinson.
Andoni Telenides.
Ridgely Burdell.
All right. So next, I would like to present the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Engineering degree candidates. Would the BSMV students please stand up? And as before, you're being dismissed in single file by Brian Kinnear in the back there.
Ariel May Deskagar.
Cosera Pinto.
May Abu Al-Sad.
Bei Ji-yeon.
Megan St. John.
Kaito Nasu.
Christopher Steengard.
Koadi Sotamin.
John McKinnon.
Hope Martin.
Kylie Gold.
Matthew Bonner.
Kiara Camille Ong.
Tuang Ling.
Aaliyah Morris.
Rodriguez Padillas.
Annalise Pree.
Ellen Niben.
Monica Kaneshige.
Taekyung Hill.
Phoebe Brache.
Dimitrios Theodosiadis.
Evan Gonick.
Oscar Rockwell.
Adam Kyun.
Sydney Rose.
All right, let's congratulate all the undergraduate students one more time. All right, which makes us move on to the graduate students. I would now like to present the Master of Science in Civil Engineering degree candidates. Please stand up.
Karima Zulfo. Karima Zulfo.
Panchul Jarrell.
Jiyong Zhang.
Rajni Oshan.
Tim Pioze.
Bryce Beeson.
Megan Highness.
Mason Johnson.
Elena Sabotin.
Rachel Pearson.
Sophia Jessam.
Curtis Duff.
Aaron Lum.
Amy Quintanilla.
Lily Wynn.
Oria Villarreal.
Sydney Colburn.
Arpita Arunrao Harn.
Jyotsna Pula.
Mohammed Hassan Humayan.
Aditya Mehta.
Rubina Singh.
Sohail Kisharbars.
Brendan Zwiefel.
Muhammad Al-Arab.
Corey Snyder.
Ana Jaimez Pozos.
Crystal Chin Ren Tan.
Sung Yun Huang.
Jasper Clemens.
Emily French.
Elaine Gu.
Aditya Iyer.
And Tara Goswami.
Kripa Chandran.
Manjari Benjalkar.
Hunter Jimenez.
Matthew Feely.
Ahmed El Bakari.
Jose Mariel.
Benedict Farag.
Yusuf Al-Maroof.
Muhammad Turkmen.
Rachel Levy.
Haley Herberg.
Richard Stanislav Nesbitt.
Lucy Yepes.
Wen Yu Mao.
Rongjing Sha.
And Geneva Schlepp.
All right, please join me in congratulating the Master of Science in Civil Engineering class. As you're finding out, we offer many degrees in this department. So we're moving on to the next master's degree, which is the Master of Supply Chain, Transportation, and Logistics degree candidates. Would the SCTL candidates please stand up?
Edvison Lau.
Russell Trump.
Hunter Lapla.
Lieben Chai.
Ye Tian.
Kristen Jang.
Sunyang Dahlstrom.
Minnie Lee.
Demetrio Urtula.
Grace Choi.
Eugene Green, Jr.
Nicholas Hoffman.
Aaron Armstrong.
Harjeet Lamsal.
Wyatt Truschel.
Rebecca Johnson.
Adrita Kaund.
An Win.
Dominic Picnic.
My mic is, oh. Sorry. I guess it's not. All right, let's congratulate the MSCTL candidates one more time. All right, let's now do the Master of Sustainable Transportation degree candidates. And Ed McCormick will be the one shaking your hand. So please stand up.
Chelsea Bekyan.
Katie Guthrie.
Jeffrey Kostica.
Justin Damons.
Danielle Marshall.
Nathan Grow.
Calvin Wiley.
Taylor Patterson.
John Morgan.
Harlow Pippinger.
Susan Loftus.
All right, let's congratulate the MST candidates one more time. All right, so this moves us to the final cohort, which are doctoral degree candidates. Will the students please approach the stage to be acknowledged? Kind of the same as before, you'll be dismissed one row at a time. I invite the PhD candidates to remain on stage after they are hooded. It's basically in recognition of your new status as peers in the academic community. So after you're hooded, please stay.
Nicolette Lewis.
Mayuri Binjulkar.
Fanny Okayikwe Woody.
Natalie on Telemac.
Shimin Hu.
Aaron Horn.
Zach Amer.
Elise Lewis.
Chan Shi Liu.
All right. All the people doing the hooting have PhDs. Thank you. And that basically is the end of our program. So bear with me for 30 more seconds. Thank you, family, friends, and guests for coming and supporting your loved ones through the years. and for your part in creating future engineers. Once more, congratulations to all of you graduates. Celebrate and enjoy before you close out the academic year in the coming week with more projects, exams, and so on. And now the final part, the cap toss for those who are so inclined. Let's give everyone a second to get their cameras ready. So all just stand up. Make sure no one loses an eye in the process. So, ready? On the count of 3. 1. Okay, we're going to recount, apparently. Ready? Oh, pins need to be removed. Yes? All right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations. And that concludes the proceedings. Thank you.